Vibe sanity is what we're hoping for. Virtual vibe sanity is what we're hoping for.
Action over here. No, not that one. Ah! How could I be so naive? Right, everyone, panic, panic, panic. Panic always makes things work better. Okay, now you lot are going to be taken out. Let's get some planes to deal with that lot. Okay, phew. Come on, planes. Now let's, whoop. Yeah, we took you all out. Okay, let's get serious about annihilating this base. And let's reallocate some. Let's reallocate. As usual, sneaky. Going to be over in no time at all.
Tower, this is Hercules. Dropping cargo crate now.
Planes over here.
Good work, Commander. We've taken the enemy down.
I took the enemy down. Whew. Hot work. I can hear that something's happening. What's happening? Huh? Is this someone about to attack me? Just farming. Relax. So I think we just... What, you want me to go all the way back here? I'm really confused now. The enemy has no infantry from the HQ. I'm very confused. Why couldn't I take that middle one? Maybe I should read the rules.
Let's get these guys eliminated as quickly as possible.
Eliminated?
It's almost dinner time, and I don't want to be late.
Okay, so this is home. These guys going out. I'm going to start off cautiously, putting inexpensive tanks in various places. What's going on over there? Planes? Not much else. I am a fan of tanks. Artillery is great, but tanks are very inexpensive. As in, they're the second easiest to get hold of. Okay, there's a lot of infantry, so let's fight fire with fire. What's all this noise? What's going on? Yeah, so we'll take you lot on. Okay, off. Who's this? Is this me? Yeah, this is me. So we can sneak up behind. Come on, plane. Come on. Oh my gosh, you are much closer to causing trouble than I had realised. Right.
Tower, this is Hercules. Dropping cargo crate now.
Uh-oh. Where did you drop it? Over there. Do I have anyone available? Possibly not. Oop. Whoops. Okay. Well, that's good. Already causing trouble. Sure these lot don't miss out on the fun.
Hot dog! You done done it. Good job, Commander.
Well, this is all going rather well. What's the time? The time is 15:41. Hot bait in 19 minutes. Luckily for me, it's just down the road. One more? Or is that dangerous? I am a sweaty mess. Territory 1. Great. But why can't I take this guy? It's strange. So, take on the plane. Is this going to be a plane battle? The tanks are less expensive to build. That's good. I'm a big fan of tanks. Right, I'm getting worried because this is a hot bait and I should
They got
never
as much
put VR
chance
ahead of
against
it.
you as a chicken has against an egg.
Okay, let's hope I don't regret playing on. Okay, so we've been here before. Tank, tank, tank. Yeah. Airplanes. Take. Ah, that's what all the noise is. Got good air defense. Oh, what's that? But they were quick to get into position, weren't they? Okay, let's get some artillery in here. Let's get some artillery in. Let's get some plane action. Do I have any planes left? Over here. Should make light work of them.
Dropping cargo crate now.
Okay, let's get serious. There's always some. No, not that one. Tank. Come on, come on, come on, we don't have time. Put some secondaries. Let's send someone. Wait. Ooh. You can come here, pick up some money. And then let's get some. Ooh. Sleep on the wheels. Oh, okay, yeah, let's take on these artillery gunners. It's gonna be better. Yeah. Put in the heavies. Seems to be in pretty good shape. Maybe I need to stick some planes in the air. There's a lot of unopposed plane action going on. Why?
Yes, sir, Commander.
Ah!
Dropping cargo crate now.
What? You're just getting munched in the air. Okay, this is going to take longer than anticipated. Let's just get lots of planes in the air and try and take on this. Yeah, that's more like it. Yes, great work. Okay, let's get some of you lot still in infantry.
I don't think that was the wind.
That's good.
Someone took out one of our towers.
Holy moly. Phew. Okay, this is feeling more like they're fighting back. So I could imagine being locked into this battle for quite some time, which is why I'm going to immediately jump out.
Virtual vibe sanity is what we're hoping for. Virtual vibe sanity is what we're hoping for.
All right, well, let's go back to Tower Beach and have a talk about this new game, Final Assault. What can I say, folks? That is a truly extraordinary game. It's very unusual for me not to get bored of a game partway through the hour that I allow myself to play. I usually sort of, once I've got the gist of it, I think, yeah, that was quite fun, but I really want to play this other game. And, you know, maybe spend the last 10, 20, 30 minutes playing something else entirely. I didn't do that with Final Assault, even though, as I mentioned, this is the third time I've tried to record it. Hopefully, this time it went well. It's just a really engaging game. You get that brilliant thing that virtual reality can do so well and so easily, in that you can sort of, you know, pull the grip button and drag to get a sort of bird's eye view on what's going on. And then you can click the grip button, drag in the opposite direction to pull yourself in down to ground level. And I have to say, one thing I did by mistake that I really enjoyed was if your head's embedded in the sort of ground, and you can see the infantry running past and the tanks going right past your nose, kind of thing. That's a really nice perspective to watch what you've, you know, the maneuvers that you have decided on executing. When you watch them unfold, it's lovely to do it up close like that. I'd highly recommend it. The dynamic of using that grip button to move and then move back, you can really pull yourself through the world quite effortlessly. I think that's an excellent design. They didn't have that in Final Approach, the original game. I think Final Assault has really nailed a beautiful sort of virtual reality tool there. I'm sure others do it, but it's the first time I've seen it used so well. In terms of what it does for your brain, I think that this game is really good because it means, you know, there are lots of games where you have limited resources, and if you use them all up, then if you get attacked on a flank, if something else goes on elsewhere, that you have to wait for a while until you can kind of get the ability to deploy further troops. So that's quite good. You've always got in the back of your head, you know, how many resources you have available, so that there's some kind of auxiliary supply in the state of an emergency. But it also means that you have to kind of keep your eye on multiple different things. You have to deal with the tactics of an individual battle. If you're being outmaneuvered, you need to move things around on the ground. But then you also need to remember to periodically take a step back, because just when you feel like you're getting momentum, just like when you feel like everything's going well for you, you'll hear some explosions over on the far side of the battlefield, and you'll realise that you know, the enemy has got right up to your base and hammering it, knocking out your watchtowers and killing your guns and whatnot. So I just got to the point where this game got interesting. I'd fought 10 battles, and I think they make it really easy in the first 10 battles for you to gain success. And I think after 10 hours of sort of playing the easy level, for it to notch up and start providing you a bit of a challenge, I think that's good. Because by this point, you've sort of got the lay of the land of different kind of battlegrounds, and you've got a sense of how the enemy can sneak up on you, and you're ready to deal with the onslaught. I think my first experience of the other game, Final Approach, it was all a bit overwhelming to begin with. I found it quite stressful. But at no point did that happen with Final Assault. I felt that it made it easy for me. I could really get into the vibe of the game, and then I'm ready really for it to get hectic, because I feel like I've mastered the controls a little bit. So I hope you enjoyed the show. It's everything from me today, Rainman VR, and I hope you enjoy your virtual reality experiences. Don't get addicted.
Little